Right then, everybody, this is the race now. So we have the maximum people that we had for the first lobby, which was qualifying, and the formation lap. Here we go. Yeah. So hopefully we can have some exciting racing all around. Hopefully no collisions. Good luck, everybody. This is where it really matters, because Ace took a really snatchful pole off Rosilla in the Ferrari, who's a Division 3 reserve, by 2/10. He beat his time trial, guys. He beat his time trial. Think about it. Ace is he's going to be world champion. There's no crown champion for this season. This is a little mini season. It's not really season 2. It's just a little mini season now. It's just a little short season. And then F122. We will have a lot more races. So big news to tell you guys as well. I will be taking a break from commentating after this Grand Prix. I'm going to take until the new game of F122. So it should be for the last 14 days. Maybe a bit shorter, 13 days. But yeah, I'm taking a little break from commentating after this. So it's been a lot of hard work commentating, but it's also been fun. So this will be my last commentary of F1 2021. Here we go. The last 26 laps of me commentating. a last hour of me commentating on this game. Here we go. One light, two light, three light, four light, five lights. And away we go for the British Grand Prix. This is my last 26 laps of me commentating on F1 2021. Ollie off to a really fantastic start. Ace off to a better though. Ollie up into P2 ahead of Rosilla. Scoopy in P4 as he's fighting Rosilla for position. They're side by side and Scoopy gets a snap of oversteer there. And Rosella manages only just to keep P3. So Ollie and Ace gonna battle it out for 26 laps hopefully. Here we go. Lap 1. No safety cars, no collisions. Ultra down into P13. Through Copse Corner we go now. He's still going to battle it out, hopefully for the race win. Ollie with 1 win to his name. Ace with 2 wins to his name. Maybe more. Who knows? But now, Ollie is going to go round the outside of Ace. And Ollie takes the lead of the British Grand Prix. His home Grand Prix, I think. But either way, Alfa Romeo are in front of this Grand Prix. Ace down in P2. Is this a bit of danger to see in this championship for McLaren? McLaren are doing so well this season. They've got in some fantastic drivers, but have Alfa Romeo got better drivers? Well, we'll see toward the end of the season, and we'll see toward the end of F1 22 second season, of the first season of F1 22. Right then, back to the broadcast view, and there's yellow flags running around Sector 1, and it is indeed King in the Aston Martin who has spun. He's now down into P13, and Ollie keeping the lead of this Grand Prix. This should be exciting because Rosella is also trying to join in, and Scoopy and Dom, possibly the AlphaTauri of Hamilton, imagine. But Fox too far. He's 3.6 behind. He started on hards, Fox. Wonder how that will play out. Can't see no driver. Now we can see 3 drivers. Wait. Hold on. It's well. It's better if I keep. Well, it can be a bit better if I switch. Just get the cockpit view, but I understand it can be a bit annoying. But I've never had an actual complaint about that actually. So Ollie is fastest. He's started. No, Rosilla actually. Oh, I got that completely wrong. DRS enabled for this lap. These two are going to battle it out ferociously. Let's hope we can see clean, fair racing. McLaren and Alfa Romeo are both rivals for this season, and this is what we really love to see. Ace too far back from Ollie. Ace too far back. The gap between these two is 3/10. Rosella trying to stay within DRS of Ace, but the gap is 1 second. Now we're coming down the old pit straight. On now with a 3-second time penalty. And now coming through Copse Corner. Ollie went a bit late through Copse Corner, and Rosella goes wide and gains a bit of time from literally just going wide. But now Ace is going to get the DRS, and Rosella will. So what does this mean now for Ace and Ollie? Oh, it's going to be close. Ollie defending really well. Ace a little bit too far back yet again. Especially being on the back straight as well. As of course, no DRS on the main straight, the pit straight. Lap 4. Ace goes fastest, but Rosella faster. This is a really big fight, and this is what we want to see in this league. It's so fun, but it's just for this season it has very little drivers. But Ace loses time. What happened to him there? Gets the rear wing open still, but Rosella is now catching up to Ace. Oh no, Ace did catch up to Ollie. I wonder if there was some sort of weird glitch there. But either way, Ollie has led more laps than Ace for this British Grand Prix. Now coming through Cops Corner. It's very tight between these two. This championship scrap can go either way. But Rosella catching up each lap, so we can have a three-way fight for the win, which will be very exciting. Scoopy far away now from second and third and first. But Ace is going to go round the outside of Ollie, and yet again can't even go side by side with him. Ollie is a bit too quick. This is what we like to see though. Alfa Romeo, think about it. They only have one driver for Division 3. They have two drivers for Division 2, and they have two drivers for Division 1. But think about it, one driver for Division 3 is a bit big for them, because that is an exciting talent that they've got there. And Ace is going to look around Ollie. Here we go. This is going to be tight, but I think Ace a little bit too far back yet again. And he is indeed. Wow. DRS is not working for Ace. You know what? We'll get the telemetry on. He was, to be fair. Right then. 1/10, 2/10. Rosella goes wide yet again. How is he not got a penalty? I don't even know. Don't ask. We have 22 people watching this exciting race, and Ace is closing down in on. Go on board more. Yes. Right then, Ace is going to try and go around the outside of Ollie yet again. Just a little bit too far back. Rosella's going to try and catch up as well. But it's really close. It's really close for the win. And Ollie goes wide. He would have definitely got a warning for that. There's yellow flags running around at sector 3. Or he's really in touching distance now. Ace. What can he do? He thought about the inside there. Oh, it's very close. And Outer Merchant of AlphaTauri is out. That's their first competitor out of the Grand Prix. Yet again, Ace is far back. I mean, he can send it, but he's not impatient at all. He's really not impatient. You've got to respect him for it. And these two are just going to really fight it out. But Ace has got the better exit. Keep it clean up, Cops boys. Oh yes, they've kept it clean. They don't want to do a 2021 style on the first lap between Hamilton and Verstappen. But things can still happen throughout the Grand Prix. And now Ace is going to want to try and get to Ollie this time. And Ollie goes defensive. They're side by side finally for this race. And Ollie still keeps the lead of this Grand Prix. But here comes Ace round the outside of Ollie. And they're going to fight it out. Now Ace has the inside. Ace and Ollie fighting it out here. Ollie still has the lead. Oh, they nearly touch. But Ollie keeps the lead. That's all that matters for him. And now Rosella is actually catching up to Ace. So Rosella can ruin the McLaren's race and make it a Ferrari Power 1-2. And this is what can really matter for Rosella. But he's a Division 3 reserve. This doesn't really matter to him. And now Rosella is too far back from Ace. And yet again, Ace didn't think about the inside move at all. Lap 7 out of 26. everything that's been happening in this Grand Prix. Yet again, Division 1 went so fast last night, and Division 3 is going fast, even though we have 12 runners. Two people won't get points tonight. But at least it's all clean and fair. Rosella it's going to be a three-way fight for the win, potentially. But now Ace is in touching distance of Ollie. We're going to go back on the onboard of Ace. He should take the lead of this race. Ace goes on the inside. Ace takes the lead and they touch. But here comes Rosella. More like here comes Sebastian Vettel style. And Rosella goes on the inside. And Rosella takes P2 of Ace. The man who sat on pole is now into third place. And now the gap between Ollie and Rosella is 6/10. This is really massive for Alfa Romeo now. But Ace would love to come back at Rosella. And Ace and Rosella are going to fight it out here for second place. A battle for second. Ollie could end up just running away with this Grand Prix. Let's hope not for that. But now they've both got DRS. And Ace is going to look at Rosella. And Rosella is far from Ollie, and Ace is far from Rosella. So at the minute, it's going to be a three-way fight for a race win, and it's going to be good. Trust me. And now we're going to look at the back of Ollie. Oh, this is very, very close, and also very scary because we are looking at the back of Ollie. And you can see the pace that is going through corners right now. I'd rather be looking at the front of him. Right then, Rosella, Ace, Ollie, they're all going to battle it out here on lap 8, down the back straight. But yet again, too far for Rosella to catch him up. I think there was a bit of a collision between Ollie and Ace while watching it. I think my prediction for this is McLaren are going to be constructors, but Alfa Romeo are going to be drivers. I think this is how it can turn out. But we have 3 rounds left, 2 or 3 rounds left. It's not been decided whether there's been 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure it's going to stay as 3 rounds left after the end. Well, for the end of the season. It's a short season. Because it's a little mini season because of the F1 22 game coming out in about 2 weeks' time, which is very exciting. It's actually 9 days because people will get it 3 days early. So 9 days basically until the F1 22 game comes out. But not everyone is going to get the F1 22 game on the 28th of June. As Rosella goes wide. Oh, I thought he actually took the lead there. We want to see more and more from these two. 3 even. Ace has a penalty. So he's basically out of the fight for now. And now Rosella goes on the inside. Ferrari power against Ferrari power. Up Stowe. And Ollie keeps the lead. Is Rosella going to send it? No, keeps it patient. It's soft against medium. Who's going to win? Lap 10 out of 26. We've got 16 laps left. These 10 laps have gone so quick. They've flown by because of this fight. And maybe we can see a bit more between these 3. Let's hope for it. Let's really hope for it. But Rosella on Ollie's backside now. And Ollie can smell that win. He's only got 16 laps till he can win. But it's still a bit too early because there are 16 laps. It's a predicted 1 stop for this race. Some would have gone 2. If it was some tracks, some would have gone 2. 14 people watching us here tonight. Slipstream Racing League. This is going to get tighter and tighter and tighter. Rosella keeps going wide, and that's King being lapped. And there's our first lap competitor. Now, Rosella against Ollie. Ollie won't have a DRS, but Ollie's trying to break the toe. And Ollie is doing so well to keep the lead of this Grand Prix. It is extraordinary. It is fantastic. Not even a singular safety car in 10 laps. This is the most cleanest Division 3 race I've seen. Short on people, but very fun to watch. And very fun to commentate on so far. King gets a 5 seconds for speeding in the pits. Oh, Rosella very late on the brakes. Yeah, and that's what you like to see. On Ice's and Ollie's tyres bearing out, so this will give Rosella the race lead if these two pit. Oh, Rosella a bit too far yet again. So I bet someone's going to pit next lap, or maybe lap 13. I think Rosella will go to lap 15 and pit for a set of softs and go to the end. So Rosella will be dangerous on this strategy, and he's very fast, and he goes wide yet again. We'll ride on his onboard because he is actually a bit closer now to Ollie. Ollie's a bit under pressure. Oh, it's a snap of oversteer there, Rosella. I'm surprised how he hasn't got a penalty because he's gone over the white line twice. And Rosella is 5/10 behind Ollie now. So he's not going to overtake him down the back straight, which is very unfortunate. And Ollie pits. Ollie pits. Ace pits as well. So which of the championship rivals will come out ahead of each other? This will be very close. Who is fastest now? So safety car. Oh wow. Oh wow. So the soft runners have boxed, which is indeed the top two. Oh, and Ollie gets out ahead of Ace. That's really important for Ollie. Really important. So that's our first safety car of this Grand Prix. So we have 2 people out. We only have 11 runners now. So Ollie comes out into a podium place. Ace comes out in 4th. The 2 championship contenders are still stuck in the same positions. Well, not in the same positions, but you know what I mean. In the same ways. So the medium runners are probably going to go possibly to lap 16 and do 10 laps on softs. Is this their strategy for tonight? I mean, I think Fox and Panos were going to go to laps 20 to 22 and go quicker on softs and use less time on softs. That was the game plan for them. So we'll have a look at Fox in the Merc. To be fair, not bad pace. Got himself into the P5. That's what matters for him. Right then, guys, we're gonna get the mic on mute until we get back underway. Show Fox's pens, right? So Fox has 9. Right then, the mic is gonna go on mute until we get back underway. Oh, Rosella gets 5 seconds. Oh, wow. That's big. That's really big. Wow, Ollie could end up winning this race. 9 in lap 12. And Rosella goes on to softs. Ollie. This is... Oh, it's desperation now for the Ferrari. It's real desperation. Blaze up into P4, Fox up into P3, Ace and Ollie up into P1 and 2. So... Right then, the mic is going to go back on mute for the time being. Right then, guys, we're getting back underway for the British Grand Prix. Ollie and Ace 1-2. Ollie without any penalties. Here we go. We get back underway. We'll have about 12 laps remaining of this British Grand Prix. Here we go. We get back underway. Ollie and Ace and Blaze on the freshest mediums. There is. So safety car. Well, King 1 lap down. He's on softs. So the only two people on softs, well, 3, is King and the 2 Ferraris. Here we go. Ace and Ollie gonna battle it out through Brooklands. Oh, it's close. It's very close. But Ollie keeps the lead. That's all that matters. But now Ace is gonna try and fight back all the way down the old pit straight, and they're both using their ERS. Down the old pit straight, now coming through Cops corner. Ollie goes wide at Cops. I'm getting on the TV pod of Ace. Ace using his ERS, he's got slipstream. There's yellow flags running around sector 2 and 3. Hello. Right now, Ace and Ollie gonna battle it out. This is what we want to see in Slipstream Racing League. This is why we love this league. This is why this league is so passionate about things. But always short on members each race for this season. We had, well, to be fair, there was a lot of members that raced each time. And oh, Ace nearly rear-ended Ollie. But he keeps himself alive. Oh, this is going to be exciting. This is going to be really, really exciting. Because who is going to win the Grand Prix? Who's going to do it? Who's going to be the deficit of the doubt? Who is going to become... Well, if we look at the championship now in Division 3, it's getting tighter. Trust me. It will get tighter. If Ollie wins, it will get tighter. Hold on, I'll see what that message is because there's a little time. What time? Can I see penalties? Alright. Penalties. There we go. So Ace with 3, Rosella with 5, Blaze with 6, Scoopy with 3, Ultra with 3, Dom with 3, Honda with 6, Matteo with 9, Fox with 14, and King with 16. There you go. Right then, Rosilla looking dangerous. He's now up into P3. Right, we'll get back. Actually, DRS is enabled, so we might as well just keep it like this for now. Here we go. Back into Rosilla. Rosilla spun! Oh no, that could have really ruined his race. And I think it has. He's now down into P8. This race has gone from bad to worse for Rosella after that 5-second time penalty. He's now down into P9. He's out of the fight of this Grand Prix. Ollie still leads us with Ace in second. Ollie has managed to keep the lead for so long. Ace needs to do something about this. This is what we love to see. McLaren against Alfa Romeo. 2 championship rivals in all divisions, and they're going to battle out for the win in Division 3. Now Ollie goes defensive. Ace is going to go round the outside of Ollie, and Ollie keeps the lead just about, but Ace is going to have the inside. That's what matters for him, and Ace takes the lead of the British Grand Prix, but Ollie comes back. Ollie takes the lead once again. Good defending from Ollie, and he keeps Ace behind him. That's all that matters. Now coming through the first corner, I was just about to fight through the first corner, and they're side by side. Oh, we've gone down to King by accident. Oh my god. But now they're side by side. Who's got that detection point? Ollie has. Ollie has the DRS. So that's what really matters for him. And they're side by side. Ollie is going to win this battle for sure. And Ollie back in front. This is a good scrap. This is what we like to see. This is what we want to see. This is where it's really going to come down to. Ace has penalty. Ollie doesn't. So Ollie is going to win either way. King has another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh! Little scrap down at Cop's corner. Here we go then. Back to the TV pod of Ace. He's enabled the DRS. He's got the rear flap open. We're going to fight it out and fight it out and fight it out and fight it out. Ace goes on the inside. Oh, they touch. And Ollie, oh, what happens to Ace? Oh, he's still in this. This is a good scrap for the lead. And Ace just sends it. I mean, what a voice crack. Honestly. I mean, Ace just sent it down the outside. It's game on. It's game on for the win of the British Grand Prix. Is it going to be Alfa Romeo? Is it going to be McLaren? Ace had a snap of oversteer there. Bring it on. This is where it's going to be really crucial. Ollie won at Emilia Romagna. Ace won at United States of America. Ollie going to go defensive. No, he's not. And Ace, oh, Ace is getting really impatient now from Ollie. This is where it really all matters. We're going to have a fight. Down Cop's corner. Oh, nearly, nearly, nearly. Very nearly. Oof, that was close. Really close. And now Blaze, even joining in the fight. It's going to be 2 McLarens against 1 Alfa Romeo. Can the McLarens do it? Round the outside. He takes the lead. Ollie's going to fight back. And Ace is going to have the inside. Oh, pushed off a little bit. Blaze gets the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. There's a lot of space being given for Ollie. And Ollie, they're side by side now. Through the final corner, onto lap 20. We're having a little drag race down into the first corner. Ace takes the lead of the British Grand Prix. Or is Ollie going to do this for DRS? Who's the real pacey one? Well, we'll see, won't we? Now Ollie is going to get DRS down this straight. Look at that straight line speed for Ollie. Ollie's going to go round the outside of Ace. This is a nice battle for the lead. Ollie takes the lead of the British Grand Prix. And Ace is going to fight back at it. Ace loses the lead. And now his teammate's going to catch up. Wow, this is a very good battle for the win. And we're all loving this one. We're all loving it. This is what you call real passionate Formula One. This is better than real life Formula 1 at the moment. Ace is going to give it another shot. A twist of the tail. Ace gets a snap of oversteer. Ollie is just going to go weaving down the straight. It will lose him a bit of time, but oh well. It will lose Ace a lot of time as well. Ollie closes the gap on Ace. Now, can Ace do anything to stop Ollie from winning? And stop Ollie from winning his second race this season. This is going to come down to the wire. We're now on lap 21 out of 26. Ollie stays in the lead. This is the most... This will go down of highlights of the week. We might as well make a highlight of this. Because this has been a very good scrap for a race win. Now Ace is going to go on the inside. He has the inside line. Ace takes the lead of the British Grand Prix, but Ollie's going to fight back. Ace is going to try something with this, and Ollie keeps the lead. This is absolutely phenomenal. And Ace will think about it. He's going to go on the inside of Ollie. Keep it clean at Cops, boys. Oh! Ollie's at ace. No way. It's Hamilton, Verstappen, all over again. Right, we're back from the virtual safety car, and Blaze has pitted. Blaze has pitted, so it's going to be a double Red Bull podium. Oh, this has fallen to shreds for McLaren. It has really fallen to shreds, and it's a front wing change. Oh no, they're going to have to double stack. Oh no. Oh no. McLaren have just double stacked on front wings. This is the worst time ever to be doing it. Oh no, it was a good scrap until lap 21 occurred, but this has to be the definite Ollie win. I mean, sending it at Cop's corner is not the best approach, let's be honest. It's never the best approach, and it will never be. And now there's a little scrap for the podium here between Scoopy and Dom. Here we go. Dom is going to fight. So we've seen someone underneath the top two, well, underneath the podium, to try and fight for a podium for this Grand Prix. Oh dear. This race has gone from bad to worse for McLaren, but it's gone from worse to better for Red Bull. They will take this weekend any day of the week, Red Bull. They'll take anything, any day of the week, Red Bull. They'll take points. They'll do anything. There's 3 laps remaining of the British Grand Prix. McLaren are 8 and 10 now. They were 2nd and 3rd. But because of a double stack on front wing changes, they've had to do something with that. They had to do something about it. And Ollie is possibly going to get this win. JSS, the team principal, will not be happy. He will be absolutely distraught. That's the main problem. But Ollie has a definite win. He's 1.9 ahead of Ultra. And Scoopy gets a 3-second time penalty. So he's got 3 extra seconds, Scoopy. Well, that could mean business. Business always means business. But I don't think Ace was going to win anyway, because, listen, Ollie has no penalties. So Ace wasn't going to win anyway. I think Ollie was. But the fact that McLaren are now 8 and 9 is a bit worrying for them in this championship. But now, they're fighting it out here, both Haas and Red Bull. This is for the podium place. And Dom backs out of this. Don't blame him. Don't absolutely blame him. Lap 24 out of 26. We're coming to the business end of the Grand Prix. And Dom snatches the podium off Scoopy. But Scoopy's going for a tactic here to get DRS. He's got something on his mind, Scoopy. And I think I know what it is. And it is indeed DRS. So he's played the master plan. And now Dom and Scoopy going to fight it out. Scoopy's going to go round the outside of Dom. That is very nice racing. Very fast and clean. That's what we like to see. Scoopy gets back into the podium. Well, Ferrari have made a little bit of a comeback drive. They're now 5 and 6. McLaren are now 7 and 9. The gap between Ace and on that is 10 seconds. And King is a lap down. So the main fight is the podium. That is the main fight. Here we go then. This is what we want to see, left, right and centre for the last 2 laps. And Dom is going to snatch the podium off Scoopy, and Dom takes the podium off the Red Bull. And Scoopy must be going for some master plan yet again. Well, he's got to try and stay on him then, if he's going to do that. He's got to really stay on him, and he's doing so. Lap 25 out of 26 now. There's 1 lap remaining in this British Grand Prix. Now come through the first corner, second corner, and then come through the third corner at the brake zone on the entry of the third corner. Dom is lagging, which is not very healthy. But Scoopy and Dom are still going to fight it out. King is being lapped for the second time. He is now going to be 2 laps down. And Scoopy takes position on the podium ahead of Dom. There's yellow flags running around sector 2, sector 1 and 2. We're back to green flags. Here we go then. Dom and Scoopy, this is the main fight of tonight. This will be the rest of the fight. There will be a complaint between McLaren and Alfa Romeo because of the battle for first down at Copse corner. But honestly, I wouldn't send it at Copse. It's a dangerous corner. Let's be for real. A really dangerous corner. But now, Dom is going to try and chase Scoopy for the podium. Here he comes. He keeps going into AI mode. Well, I'm guessing that's it. And that's it for battles. Well, unless Dom can think of something. But now we're looking at Ollie. We're on to the last lap now. Lap 26 out of 26. This man called Ollie has raised the roof. We've got a good start in turn 1. Right, depends. There we go. Well, Scoopy's going to lose the podium anyway, which is unfortunate, but he will get 4th. But Ultra will get himself onto the podium. But Ollie has done what he can do. A stupid move from Ace, but he gave it a go. That was the main part. There will be a for sure report about that. Is there a possible fight between Dom and Scoopy? Down the other back straight. We come through the old pit straight down to Copse corner. I think Scoopy can settle. Dom is still catching up to him. Here we go then. Is Dom going to take position? And they're fighting. And that's position for Dom. So now, here comes Ollie, the man who started 3rd, who is now round the final corner. He's going to win the British Grand Prix. Well done. And Ultra in 2nd. They're fighting, but Scoopy will get 4th. Dom gets 2nd. Wow. Dom does get 2nd. But Red Bull still have a podium. And this is it now. Matteo comes home in 4th ahead of Scoopy. Rosala 6th. Blaze with an unlucky Grand Prix. He will come home in 7th place. Ace, the next one, is unfortunately going to have to come in 8th place after that terrible incident at Copse corner. He comes home in 8th. Omna comes home in 9th. And oh no, Ace has just been pushed down to 9th, and Fox will come home in 10th. That's the last spot to be taken. So Ollie is our British Grand Prix winner for the sack-off season of Season 2 in the British Grand Prix. That is the 5th round of this season. Hope you all have enjoyed this extraordinary Grand Prix of Division 3. Hope you all have enjoyed, but it's unfortunately time to go for me. So here are the podium celebrations, and I'll leave them all to you. Alright then guys, that is it for the British Grand Prix. Hope you all have enjoyed. I'll see you lot later. Goodbye.